So there's one belief that keeps most bodybuilders burnt out and unable to have a life outside the gym. And when I started, I made the same mistakes that everyone else would. I used to think the more that I gave up, the better bodybuilder I'd be. The more time and the more energy I'd put into it, the more I'd get out. And bodybuilding came first. My life had to run around it. And it wasn't until I broke these beliefs that I was able to make long-term, sustainable progress without burnout. Progress that comes without me having to give my personal life for it. So in this video, give me 10 minutes. I'm gonna take you through 3 beliefs that you need to break that are gonna help you redesign the way that you bodybuild. After coaching over 1,000 bodybuilders at this point, I've learned that the biggest thing holding you accountable is your internal reason why. It's not me as your coach, it's not the show looming, and most people are gonna waste years proving me right. Changing your physique, competing on stage, it's gonna have difficult times, for sure. Or else everyone's gonna be walking around looking like Ronnie Coleman. But the hardest part is you not deeply understanding the reason why it's important to you. As someone who's been bodybuilding for over 10 years now, your reason why is gonna change. It's fluid. I remember when I was in like 8th grade, I was just getting into the gym, and my reason why actually ended up being this girl. Sound familiar? I got totally friend-zoned, fucking crushed me. But I took that anger and I ran with it. And I used it for fuel in the gym. When I wanted to cheat on my diet, I didn't, because I remember thinking, I'm gonna get so jacked that there's no way that's gonna happen again. And that shit, at the time, it kept 13-year-old me locked in. Looking back, I'm sure anyone who's been in the gym for a decent amount of time, you've had times like these. But now, with 2 kids and a pregnant wife, things change. Your reason why changes. My reason why is much deeper now. And it's actually got multiple different factors to it. And this is gonna help me stay accountable long term. I wanna be able to show my boys that anything you wanna do, you can. And you don't need to sacrifice the rest of your life to be able to get it. It's about putting systems in place that are gonna work and having people you care about around you. And also, the way that I present my physique, it brings business in. So that holds me accountable too. The better I look, the more clients I'm gonna be able to get, the more money I'm able to make for my kids and my family. These kind of deep motivations are gonna hold you accountable. Not the ones that I had when I was in like 8th grade. Go deep. So this is how you're gonna apply it. Spend the day, spend 2 days, really thinking about why you want to live the bodybuilding life. But not just that. Ask yourself these questions and actually write them down. Why do you want to live the bodybuilding life? What are the physical, mental, spiritual benefits that you're going to be able to get from this? How is achieving this goal not only going to benefit you, but the people around you? And what's it actually going to cost you if you stay the same for another year? This is another one of the biggest mistakes I see bodybuilders of all levels make. They don't understand the goal of the phase. And this might sound crazy, but it's true. They don't understand or realize the importance of that phase. What the goal is, what are the expectations, and why the reasoning that we need to do it is there. How else are you supposed to know what to do, and if you're doing it properly, if you don't understand this? So here's an example. After years of coaching, I actually built out a completely separate frame than the conventional bodybuilding phases. Rather than our off-season, prep, health phase, and reverse, I've actually put in a foundations phase. Because I would see so many people hire me, either for off-season or for a show prep, and they wouldn't have any aspect of their life actually set up correctly to do well in that phase. And the people that adhered to this and went through it fucking excelled. There's other people who didn't understand the goal of the phase. They'd be really hard on themselves. Let's go through understanding this phase together. What is the goal of a foundations phase? The main goal is going to be able to have alignment between your bodybuilding life and your personal life. And the sub goals are going to be 1, to design a training program that's going to fit within your current life. It doesn't have to feel like a chore. to get baseline blood work done, to see what needs to be done internally as far as health, and to start building foundational bodybuilding habits. Habits like meal prep, meal timing, stress management, relationship management, all of these things that are crucial for you to understand before we throw boosters on this thing in the next phase. So, what's the goal of the first 6 weeks? It's not actually physique development within this current frame. It's setup related. Because without it, you're gonna have foundational gaps within your bodybuilding program. And these gaps, you end up bridging them with energy, time, and you end up burning yourself out. So we need to fix them. And what are the expectations of a phase like this? Get set up with a doctor that's gonna get blood work done and get it done. Start and adjust a training program. We want the days and the times to fit within your life. Get a nutritional program started. This means finding baseline maintenance calories, what foods work well with your body, and how to actually track those meals properly. Learning how to communicate with the coach, check-ins. So this is how we would understand a phase like this. Because if you thought that you were trying to gain 25 pounds of muscle in this foundations block, you've got it all wrong and you're gonna let yourself down. You need to understand the goal is to set you up for future success. You gotta understand the goal. Your habits are everything. They'll either make you a champion or they're gonna make you a loser. Habits are one of the most important pieces when it comes to bodybuilding. None of this should feel like laborious work because once these tasks become habits, they feel like they just accomplish themselves. One of the best explanations that I had actually heard was from one of my mentors, Ron Partlow. And he had compared it to bodybuilding should be like software running in the background. You eat your meals, drink your water, you take your supplements, you train, and the rest of the day, you got other stuff you can do. You don't need to dump your girlfriend. You don't need to quit your day job. So here's how you're gonna apply this. You should do a habit audit on all the baseline foundations of bodybuilding. If you want the full checklist to go through it, it's gonna be linked below for free, of course. But here's a few examples. So you're gonna rate these on a scale of 1 to 10. Meal timing and consistency. Training frequency, are you missing sessions? Sleep quality and habits, what does sleep look like? Hydration, stress levels, communication with family, friends, and work schedule predictability. You get the gist. Go through and you're gonna find your top 3 weak points. You gotta ask yourself, why are these ones so low? And what can be done this week to bring just one area up? You're gonna repeat this every 2 weeks until everything's rock solid. All right, I'm also gonna give you some homework here. Imagine you're 6 months from now. You gotta ask yourself, what does your ideal day look like? What are your meals, your workouts, and time outside of the gym look like? How does your energy, confidence, and focus feel? Now go get a sticky note, write these down, 2 to 3 sentences, and stick that somewhere you're gonna see it every day. This is how we bodybuild without burnout. Imagine you're building your physique with a step-by-step recipe guide where you're gonna know exactly what to do every week, every workout, every day. If all that were true, wouldn't you be interested? You gotta click the link below to book your 30-minute strategy call. I'll personally walk you through your specific situation and show you exactly how to apply these systems within your life, all for free. If you're worried about this being a salesy, high-pressure sales pitch, I have an unconditional, no-pressure policy. If the program's not right for you, I'm gonna tell you. I just want people to win and take back control of their life.